Adventure visits, frenetic first days, and amazing apprentices. All this and more as the Stafford Weekly News starts now. Welcome to the Friday, August 18th edition of the Stafford Weekly News. I'm Randall Williams. Stafford is famously the city without a property tax. That's made possible by the businesses that call our city home, and recently, we paid a visit to one of them. Recently, Stafford Mayor Ken Matthew and Councilwoman Alice Chin visited the Satake USA facility located right here in Stafford.
In 1896, Satake established in Hiroshima, Japan. This is 127th anniversary. And in 1980s, we came to the States to start the operation. At that time, only 5 employees there. And 2006, we moved to Stafford. Today, we have 120 people working in Satake, USA. You know, our origin is rice milling, polishing, and sorting is our key technologies. And for sorting, 120 different applications we have. And that is our state-of-art machine, sorting machine. And key for future is sensoring and data analysis and AI technologies.
We are sorting almond now, so our machine can sort almond 60,000 pounds per hour. So we are sorted out foreign material like logs, sticks, glasses, and shells. So our machine can sort them out very quick.
I really collaborate with technology-based company in Texas and Stafford, and then contribute to the human's health and wellness. That is our mission.
Also in attendance was the Consul General of Japan in Houston, Mr. Hirofumi Murabayashi.
My main job is to promote friendship between Japan and the country I serve, especially Texas or Stafford. So I have a friendship with Alice Chen, City Council member Alice Chen. We call each other brother and sister because we share the same birthday.
We all know the rice is the most important food product for the people around the world. And also, rice milling is very kind of like a manual, gotta do by manual in the old days. And also think about this. People work in the rice field under this hot sun. It's amazing, it's terrible, it's hard, and labor intensive. But in 1896, Satake developed and built in Japan the first rice milling, power-driven rice milling machine. All these 127 years, Satake, they have developed and built the #1 machine in this country, around the world.
I'd like to just touch upon the Japan-Texas relations in general. The Japan-Texas relation is really flourishing or blooming in recent years, especially economic relations. The trade relations, the export from Texas to Japan increased almost threefold in 7 years from 2015 to 2022, especially because the export from Texas to Japan of oil and natural gas increased more than tenfold during that 7 years. And also the number of Japanese companies in Texas is increasing very dramatically. In 2015, there are about 300 Japanese companies in Texas, but in 2020, it increased to 450. And during the pandemic, that number stayed the same. So we have now 450 Japanese companies in Texas, creating more than 60,000 employment. And Satake is one of those important Japanese companies. So I hope that Satake and the city of Stafford will maintain good relations so that this will be the win-win situation for both Stafford and Satake. Thank you very much.
They service more than 150 countries around the world. So they are the world leader in grain processing system in the United States. So I want to say this, I'm so happy, I'm so proud. Satake is part of our Stafford family. And I just learned today, Satake have a spirit. Nothing is impossible, meaning Satake want to build a better life for people by provide the high quality food. So we are so proud, Satake in this city for the last 17 years. So congratulations to Satake for your high achievement and also continue the great success in the city. Thank you.
I have to thank you all for inviting us, Alice Chen, me, to this place. Because the Stafford is the best place to do the business. And that is the place that you can make an extra penny. So you will be more profitable, and we are very proud of being in Stafford because it's a business-friendly, people-friendly city. So that's what we are going to do. We will do everything for the business to come here. And I have to thank you again, sir, to be here. You can expand, you can have more businesses here. This is the best city in United States of America to do the business, so you can make more money and your stock prices can go higher and higher. So I would say thank you so much being here, and do everything that you can to support the city. Even though you are monetarily not able to support, you are not required to monetarily support, but this is the best place to do business, and I am very proud of being here. And also I appreciate Councilwoman Alice Chen. She is very active in the community. Thank you so much. Thank you all.
For Stafford Weekly News, this is Randall Williams. Complimentary cafeterias next.
In Stafford, diversity is not just a number, it's who we are.
When you are here, you become part of the story.
You can sleep well knowing we're always on the job and looking out for you.
It's a great place for growth and opportunity.
Tradition starts here.
We teach your children and we stick around for your grandchildren.
We are one. We are Stafford.
This is the city of Stafford, and we are one.
August 9th was the first day of school. It was hot and humid, yet somehow enthusiasm remained high. This might look like a scene from fall or winter, but no. It's Wednesday, August 9th, and this is what it looks like when you're a camera and the humidity is at 83%. Nevertheless, the Stafford Police Department was out, making sure the first day of school was running as smoothly as possible.
So we'll have extra officers out here on probably Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to help with the traffic congestion. We understand everyone wants to go in and walk their small kids into school on the first day. But after the first day, I do not believe SMSD allows parents to walk into the school building. Also, be cognizant of no parking areas. There are some new no parking areas that have been posted around the school district. So make sure you look at the signs, and if there's a no parking sign, don't park there because you'll get cited for no parking. But let's just look forward to a wonderful school year, and be patient. The first 2 weeks of school, we'll have new parents here that need to learn the system on drop-offs and pickups, and so we're looking forward to it, and we know it's going to be a great year.
I expect that Stafford is going to have a great year this year. I expect to have more students come to Stafford than we've ever seen before. It's after COVID. There's no reason that we shouldn't have every single student in the city of Stafford return back to their own school district. We want to continue to attract people from outside because we do have an A campus and we've got all the STEM items from all over the state. Stafford is #1 in that area. We look forward to seeing everybody this school year. We expect to have a great time and do what's right for kids and do what's right for our community. It's going to be a great year.
Our hope is to keep our students and teachers safe, that they have the best learning environment that we can provide them. We are looking for success, as we have been continually for the past couple of years. It's going to be a challenging year, but financially, but not challenging, because we look for our teachers to provide the best education that can be provided to our students.
Well, first and foremost, the goal is to have a safe campus. And it's always to meet our educational standards and our targets. We're working and striving to excel each and every year and improve. We want to make sure that our teachers are engaged and excited about learning, excited about teaching our students. We want to make sure that we stay fiscally sound and secure in that aspect. We got a lot of challenges that are coming up, but I think with the people that we have and the community support, we're going to be successful, and we're going to have an excellent year this coming year.
Oh, I tell you what, I want all the students learn. Do the best you can, because you are the leader of our country and our community. You gotta do the best you can, and we're gonna support you. City Council and school trustees, all the teachers, superintendent, we're gonna support all the students have the best education opportunity in Stafford Amnesty.
Well, hopefully we have a safe school year. We're getting everything ramped up. Wish nothing but the success for our students, our staff, our faculty, our administrators. Hopefully we have a successful year. Wishing good grades on everybody, passing tests, doing good things, and bringing the community together.
For Spartan Spotlight, this is Randall Williams. You may have heard some grumbling from the kids about the start of school, but you didn't hear any grumbling from their stomachs, because at SMSD, all students eat free. Fernando Ramirez has the story.
SMSD participate in the CEP program, which is Community Eligibility Program. That program is a non-pricing meal program that provides free meals to all students. Everyone can participate regardless of their economic status. So I think it's a great program for all the students here at Stafford. We have quite a bit of variety. We have chef salads, tuna salad, hoagie sandwiches, turkey hoagie sandwiches. Today's hot meal was orange chicken with brown rice and stir-fried vegetables. We also offer pizza, cheese and pepperoni. We offer a hot sandwich, whether it's a chicken sandwich or a hamburger. We offer fresh fruit and vegetables daily, and 3 different types of milk. We have chocolate, strawberry, and plain white milk. Well, it's important for the students because being on a free and reduced meal creates a stigma for some kids. Other kids that are paying for their meal, they may seem like, oh, this child is free, and it creates some kind of social stigma. So having this particular program, it eliminates that, because the students, everyone gets a free meal regardless of their economic status. The other reason is to help out the parents. It helps with their food costs at homes. The parents can be assured that the kids will get a nutritious meal while they're at school. At least they'll get 2 nutritious meals here at the schools. Also, it reduces the administrative burden for the school, because we cannot take applications, so the parents don't have to every year fill out an application to see if they qualify or not. So that helps reducing the burden on both the parents and the district, because we have to process all these applications. So we also provide on the menu board, it has all the meal that is going to be served daily, and also it has all the nutritionals for each item that we serve. The nutritionals are also available, and the menus are available online. The parents can go and look at schoolcafe.com and click on Stafford, and they can see what their child is eating in calorie-wise, and all the nutritionals are provided online also. The expectation for me is to continue to provide this program. The program is for 5 years, and we have to reapply every year. So this year I will reapply, and we will have this program again for the next 5 years. Well, we are excited to start the new school year, and excited with some new menu items, and we will be doing more surveys with the parents and with the kids. We're in the process of building that program to get more input from the parents and from the students.
Rags to more rags next.
In Stafford, diversity is not just a number, it's who we are.
When you are here, you become part of the story.
You can sleep well knowing we're always on the job and looking out for you.
It's a great place for growth and opportunity.
Tradition starts here.
We teach your children and we stick around for your grandchildren.
We are one. We are Stafford.
This is the city of Stafford, and we are one.
Where do human resources professionals come from? It sounds like an internet meme, but it's a very real question. And it turns out, HCC has an answer.
We are here today to formalize, to officially publicize our partnership between HCC, HR Houston, and the SHRM Foundation HR Registered Apprenticeship Program. It takes a village, and this is a part of the village, having HCC, having HR Houston, and SHRM Foundation. With the HR Registered Apprenticeship Program, it has this synergy effect so that it spills over into the community for emerging HR professionals.
Well, one of the challenges we know is for emerging HR professionals to enter the HR profession. A lot of the comments we get and receive in the community is that there's a concern about a lack of experience. That's why this program is so important. This allows students to work and gain that experience at the same time, gaining education, receiving pay, and receiving credentialing at the end of the program. So it's a beautiful sort of symbiotic relationship, and at the end you're coming out with a really defined career path and opportunity. You've got experience, you've got credentials, and you've got the education to support that in total. So we really believe this is going to be a pathway into more successful HR roles in the future.
So the SHRM Foundation actually sat down with Houston Community College and provided us specific competencies that they were looking for HR professionals to have. And then we, HCC, sat down and said, what is the curriculum that needs to match this competency so that we can make sure when HR professionals come out, they're ready and skilled to operate in the HR world. So that is how the two partnered together. And now we have 1,800 organizations that are now partnered with HCC to develop HR professionals across the region. So now more than ever before, organizations are looking for skills. So whether you have a degree or don't have a degree, they want skills. And so this provides an amazing opportunity to get into the HR field, which is really hard to get into. HCC gives you that pathway and that entrance to an employer to get into the HR field, get a certificate, and get paid while doing it.
Ragdoll is one of those terms that seems to have been around forever, that no one really knows where it came from or what it means. The George Ranch Historical Park knows, and they shared that knowledge.
So today we have the kids out here making rag dolls, like my little friend here in my pocket. And it's a craft that they would do back in the day as a way to make toys for their kids using scraps that they had left over. So you take rag strips, about 12 of them, tie them around a cotton ball. They would have used another piece of fabric back then, tied it up, and then it makes just a cute little doll that the kids can play with. So in Victorian times, this was a way that people would use up old clothes that they had turned into rags. It was kind of the last step for a piece of fabric, and it was often used in poorer families as a way to A, give their kids something to do, and B, give their kids a new toy. So it might be a little girl's old dress that she had grown out of, that the family had turned into kitchen rags, that now was too overused to be a kitchen rag. They would tear it into these strips and they would make it into the doll. Same thing for little boys. They would use their shirts. Dolls weren't a gendered toy back then. They were something that everyone could play with. It was just a little representation of a person. We have so much of this scrap fabric that we have left over that we are encouraging people to take their dolls with them after they make them. So they do get to take their little doll home at the end of the day. So the kid gets to make the doll and then have their little doll home with them. So you take 3 strands of cloth, 3 of the strips. They're gonna be narrower strips. You braid those together and then they're actually twisted into the middle of the chest, and it just kind of sits in there and you can actually move it back and forth. Or they're all overlapped in the middle. You put a cotton ball in the middle, pull that up, and that makes the head of your doll. And then you tie another string around that, and that's how you get your little head here. Put 2 more cotton balls here, and that's how you get the chest. You braid some pieces to make the arms, and you pass that through those connectors. And then for the legs, you just take the pieces of the strips that are hanging down and you tie those off together so you've got 2 little pieces of the legs. So this program has been really successful this summer. We've had lots of people come out. We've had tons of daycares come through and do the hands-on history projects. We've had people who've bought memberships specifically to come back and do the hands-on history projects. My teen volunteers that run these programs have actually done really well engaging with the public and keeping these going. Maybe next summer we'll do extra things with this program. We probably don't want it to get too much bigger because I do have my teenagers running it and I only have so many of those volunteers. But it probably will be bigger and better and different next summer. September is mostly school groups for us, but once we get into October is when we start getting our big things happening. So our big event is in October. It's our George Ranch Frontier Days, and that is October 21st for the public. That is our huge reenactment. We have people from all over come to all the different sites. We have reenactors at the 1830s, 1860s, 1890s, and 1930s sites. So everything that you need to find about any events we have coming up are gonna be on our website in our event calendar. It's super easy to find. You go to the About the Park, click on event calendar. It's got everything coming up on there and it'll tell you where everything is on the website. I'm just really glad that we've had such a good turnout of people coming to the park this summer. It's been kind of refreshing to see people coming back and coming to do these specific activities. I know we've had people come to the visitor center and ask which house the Hands-on History project is at, and that's been awesome for me because I'm the one who organizes this through my teen volunteer program. So it's just been really great to have that happen this summer.
That's a wrap on our news for this week. Thank you for joining us. For everyone here at Stafford Weekly News, I'm Randall Williams. May all your news be good news. This program was produced on the Stafford campus of Houston Community College.